Nevada Attorney General Catherine Cortez Masto announced today that she and 37 other attorneys general reached a $90 million consent judgment with GlaxoSmithKline to resolve allegations that GlaxoSmithKline unlawfully promoted its diabetes drug Avandia. Nevada will receive $1,521,178 as its share of the settlement. The attorneys general alleged that GlaxoSmithKline engaged in unfair and deceptive practices by misrepresenting Avandia's cardiovascular risk and safety profile. As part of the consent judgment, GlaxoSmithKline agreed to reform how it markets and promotes diabetes drugs. The federal review of Metro's use of force policies is complete, and the report delivers 35 new findings and 40 new recommendations. After 6 months of conducting its review and collaboratively working with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, the CNA Corporation, which helped the investigation and the preparation of the report, and the COPS Office documented 40 Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department reforms regarding use of force policies and other areas related to officer-involved shootings, according to the 158-page report. A Henderson man is one of the 2 BP supervisors facing indictment over the 2010 Deepwater Horizon disaster that killed 11 people and caused the largest environmental disaster in U.S. history. The highest-ranking BP supervisors on board the Deepwater Horizon on April 20th of 2010 are alleged to have engaged in negligent and grossly negligent conduct in a 23-count indictment charging the violations of the federal involuntary manslaughter and the seaman's manslaughter statutes and the Clean Water Act. BP Exploration and Production Incorporated agreed to plead guilty to felony manslaughter, environmental crimes of obstruction of Congress, and pay a record $4 billion in criminal fines for its penalties and conduct leading to the Deepwater Horizon disaster. The Henderson man and the Louisiana man each face a maximum potential penalty of 10 years in prison on each seaman's manslaughter count, up to 8 years in prison on each involuntary manslaughter count, and up to a year in prison on the Clean Water Act count. In October, initial claims for unemployment insurance rebounded after reaching a 5-year low in September. After initial claims in September fell to under 14,000 for the first time since 2007, initial claims in October rose to over 18,000, a 5.5% increase compared to October of 2011. While a substantial increase both over the month and over the year, this increase is largely due to technical factors. There were only 19 working days in September of 2012, but 22 in October of 2012. This shift artificially reduced the number of claims reported during September, shifting them into October. Adjusting for the number of working days in each month and looking for a change compared to the October 2011 to reduce the effects of seasonality, the 5.5% increase in claims would instead be a 4.1% decrease. Governor Brian Sandoval hasn't decided whether to expand the Medicaid program in Nevada to cover residents earning slightly more than poverty-level wages. He says he will decide before the legislature convenes in February, but it may not be until he delivers the State of the State address on January 16th. The Federal Patent Protection and Affordable Care Act requires states to offer free health care through Medicaid to people earning up to 133% of poverty level, or about $15,000 annually for a single person. The estimated cost of the expansion for 70,000 more Nevadans ranges from $30 million to $50 million a year. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.